How many times have you told yourself this? I'll be happy when I graduate. When I get that job. When I buy the car. When I finally make enough money. But let me ask you something, what if happiness never comes then? What if you spend your whole life waiting, chasing, running, only to realize, too late, that happiness was never in the next milestone, it was in the moment you kept ignoring? Arif was a young man with fire in his eyes and endless dreams in his heart. But there was one thing he wanted more than anything else, happiness. He told himself, when I graduate, I'll finally be happy. The day came. His name was called, the crowd clapped, the degree was in his hand, but when the celebration ended, so did the feeling. The happiness never stayed. So he said, when I get a good job, then I'll be happy. He got the job. The salary came in. But at night, when the city lights flickered outside his window, he lay awake, empty, restless, unsatisfied. Next, he thought, maybe when I buy a car, a house, maybe then life will feel complete. And one by one, he achieved them all. The car keys jingled in his pocket, the house stood tall with his name on the deed. But inside, silence. No joy. No peace. Arif couldn't understand. He had everything the world told him he needed. Yet he felt like a traveler carrying heavy bags, still searching for a destination he could never reach. One evening, weighed down by his thoughts, Arif wandered into a quiet park. There, on an old wooden bench, he noticed a man, wrinkled face, worn-out clothes, not a hint of wealth or power about him. And yet, he was smiling. Not a forced smile, not a polite smile, a smile so pure, so peaceful, it looked like the world itself belonged to him. Arif sat beside him and asked softly, "Sir, forgive me, but I don't understand. You don't seem rich, you don't seem powerful. And yet, you smile as if you have everything. How? How are you so happy?" The old man chuckled, his eyes sparkling like a child's. "Son, you're chasing shadows. You think happiness is hiding in the next achievement, the next milestone, the next tomorrow. But happiness isn't waiting for you at the finish line. Happiness is the way you walk the race itself." Arif frowned, his chest heavy. "But I have dreams, goals, responsibilities. Don't I need to suffer now so I can be happy later?" The old man's smile faded into a quiet sadness. He spoke slowly, as if pulling the words from old wounds. "When I was young, I worked like a machine. Day and night, I sacrificed everything, birthdays, dinners, even holding my children close. I told myself, when I retire, then I will finally enjoy life." His voice broke. His eyes glistened. "But when retirement came, my health was gone. My children had grown distant. The people I loved were no longer there. And I realized too late, happiness delayed is happiness denied." Arif's heart trembled. The truth hit him harder than any success ever had. The old man placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "True happiness is not found in some perfect future. It is built in small moments, smiling at a stranger, enjoying your morning tea, feeling grateful for what you already have. Happiness is not getting everything you want. It's learning to love what you already hold." That night, Arif lay in bed differently. No scrolling, no searching. He looked out at the stars, and for the first time in years, he whispered a quiet, "Thank you." The next morning, instead of rushing, he breathed in the aroma of his tea. He smiled at the street vendor. He called his mother just to say, "I love you." Nothing in his world had changed, his job was the same, his problems the same, his bank balance the same. But he had changed. His heart was lighter. His soul was awake. He stopped postponing happiness for someday, and began living it today. And over the years, people noticed. His smile drew others in, his kindness opened doors, his joy made him magnetic. Success followed him naturally, not because he chased it, but because happiness had already found a home within him. And whenever anyone asked him his secret, Arif would smile, the same way the old man once had, and repeat the wisdom that saved his life. Backhand index pointing right, be happy now. Not tomorrow. Not when you're rich. Not when life is perfect. Be happy now. Moral of the story. Happiness is not a destination. It's a decision. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start living in this moment, with gratitude, with presence, with joy. Be happy, not later. Be happy now. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you to be happy now, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more motivational stories that can change your life. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that can uplift your day. Remember, happiness starts today, not tomorrow.